Tell me when you hit go live. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Whistlegraph Live. I am your host, Jeffrey, and I also have somebody else on the show today. Today I have Alex on the show.
Hey.
Alex, why don't you say hi?
Hi, I'm Alex. Hey, everybody.
And it's a beautiful Saturday night here in Ashland, Oregon, and I right now have a coffee that I've just made. So let's begin the show by giving myself a little sip of that coffee there. Yum.
I'm also drinking some coffee, but it's kind of cold now.
That's quite delicious, actually. All right. Hi, Dem. How's it going? Let's do a little bit of drawing in our sketchbook. This sketchbook is getting quite messy. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that's been happening in here over the last couple weeks since we first began the show. Let's actually go back to the very first time we ever went live, which is when we drew this little thing here.
I remember that guy.
And also we have this, we started doing these TV episodes and things like that. What else do we have over here? Yeah, there's lots of crazy doodles happening over here. Hold on 1 second. Alright, well, let's do a little bit of Whistlegraph composing. Thanks, Fat Musty Cheesy Toes.
The feeling of seeing clearly is so good.
So this is a new Whistlegraph that we're working on. There's no melody yet. Hi, Baby Yoda, thank you. There's no melody yet, but it goes like this. I got blasted back by my power blast. And yeah, exactly.
Works more like.
Hold on 1 second, you guys. There's a bit of air in the signal that I want to try to get out. Some air in the audio signal. Will you talk a little bit, Alex?
Yeah, of course. You think it's
Keep talking.
I'm trying to figure out exactly where we should take this melody, guys. Like, and also, which drawing do you like more, the one on the left or the right of the power blast? I feel like the left one kind of looks like a banana flower. I don't know if you guys have seen those big purple banana flowers, but kind of think it hits a little better. Yeah. Thank you, Stefan. I feel like, but it might be harder to kind of make it ideal for the time, because it's a quick little melody. But like Jeffrey said, it's really not planned out yet.
I think I know how to fix the problem, you guys. Let's see here.
Ooh, fuzzy.
Yeah, we're going to try to get the fuzz out of Alex's microphone. Hold on, things might get a little bit loud. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, talk, Alex.
Hey, everybody.
Let's see.
I'm only a tiny bit fuzzy.
Yeah, just a tiny bit fuzzy.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hey, Stray Uwu. Hey, Stefan.
Alright, that's good enough
Hey,
for now.
Toilet Cat. What's up?
We'll keep things as they are. Hi, Megan. Megan, how's it going? Sorry, did you say something? Cool drawing. Thank you. Sorry, I was editing some audio things for Alex, but if you're
lizard geckos.
if you're watching on TikTok, then you can't really tell, but you just hear the audio from my microphone. But if you're watching on YouTube, we have a whole audio system with background music and things like that playing. So
Yeah, like that.
oh yeah, thank you. Thanks, Megan.
The gang is back together, Stefan.
Hi, Carly. All right, I got blasted back by my power blast. Hey, it's Cat, the stinky rat.
Oh, hey, Chewie the King.
I got blasted back by my power blast.
I'm glad you're catching this live, you know. Glad you caught it. Keep catching lives.
Got
Hey, Liz D.
blasted back by my power blast. There needs to be a
face.
face in there, yeah, of some kind. I got blasted back by my power. Something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
I like the positioning of the body, definitely.
Thanks, Cat the Stinky Rat. Dude, your videos bring me so much joy.
It's about right.
Let's zoom in here a little bit. So for those of you who are watching only on TikTok, you have to jump over to YouTube, and if you just go to my profile on TikTok, there'll be a YouTube link right in my bio, and then you can watch the show on YouTube. For example, there's this cool little fly here.
That is a cool
Just
fly.
landed
Wow.
on the inside of my pen cap. Check this out. Check out this fly, you guys.
I feel like all these little bugs are like really into ink. Like maybe they eat the ink or something, you know?
Uh-oh. Oh, gosh.
Oh.
It's actually
Oh.
it's actually gone inside.
Come back.
there.
Come on, come out. Guys, we have to ask for this fly to come out, like respectfully, you know? Please come out. Yeah, me too, Stefan. The ant was really vibing.
I'm just gonna leave my cap on the side. I do think that it's probably trying to eat that ink.
Yeah. We all like ink out here.
I got
That's what's up, lizard geckos.
blasted back by my power blast. It's hard to do a body like this. Where'd I get my pen? I got my pen from online store. Well, from Amazon, you can get it there. If you go to whistlegraph.com, you can find my pen up at the top of whistlegraph.com.
Yeah, it's total Goku vibes, that's for sure. Liz D wants some well.
I'm good, Addie Wolf. I got...
We should bring
I
that up
guess
a little
the
bit,
idea
Jeffrey.
sorry. I guess the idea is that the body has to be kind of folded a little bit, in a way. You know, the body needs to be like folded over, basically.
Yeah, I think the folded body is kind of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Am I a boy or a girl? I'm a boy.
I really like that top power
boy.
blast specifically.
How do I come up with these? Well, this is how I come up with them, you know. I got blasted back by my
You should draw it with us, Stefan.
power blast.
But draw your own stuff, you know?
That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. I got blasted back by my power blast.
Yeah. The 2-line blast is definitely the best.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah. Ooh, can I draw a flower? Let's see. This is already a flower here, actually.
Yeah, Stefan, and also, you know, you should send us a video or a picture of what you draw, you know? We love to see everybody else's drawings because they're so different and often, like, cooler.
How's that for a flower? Maybe we should add a little bit of color to this. Take a little bit of a Whistlegraph break.
Yeah, exactly, Stefan. I got blasted back.
Start to put some... Let's add some yellow here. Oh, blasted back by the flower blast. That's a great idea, yeah. That's actually a pretty fantastic idea. Look at this guy. We can add a little color to him. Maybe some blue, some light blue.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a power blast, yeah. Can I do that noise that I did in one of my videos? Which noise are you talking about, Carly? There's a lot of noises.
So many
from
noises.
A lot of my videos. Hey Alex, will you put on some beats?
Oh yeah. Jeffrey wants some beats, guys.
I want beats. I want beats if I'm gonna start to use all my beautiful colored pens all over the place.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, Smalls. Yeah. Like that. That's the Smalls sound. Do I ever paint? Yes, Cat the Stinky Rat. I paint all the time. Well, I don't paint all the time anymore. For a while I was doing a lot of digital painting, like painting on the computer, but I pretty much gave up on that. But I did a lot of them. Yeah, I did a lot of those paintings.
Yeah, you guys should scroll through Jeffrey's Instagram and look at all of his old paintings because they're crazy and really pretty.
They're a little crazy.
But you have to zoom in, you have to zoom in. He prints them really big.
Nice.
Let's get this man some more beats. You want some fast beats?
Or jazz. That Chet Baker album that I had up there was really good.
Yeah.
It's the Power Blast. I got blasted back
By my power blast.
by my Power Blast.
My power blast.
I got blasted back. By my Power Blast.
By his power blast.
By my Flower Blast.
True.
Have I ever played an instrument? No, I have never played an instrument. I did some beatboxing though, you know.
Kazoo definitely counts.
Yeah. Alright, let's add some green over here. Quite a nice picture.
Yeah, I like the bracket flower blast.
Yeah. We should put a bracket over there too.
I feel like the flower blast is like a Hunter Nen move or something like that.
Do I like Bob Ross? Oh, I was actually talking to somebody the other day about Bob Ross. Talking to Alex about Bob Ross.
We had a very long Bob Ross conversation.
Was it really that long? I feel like it was just like a couple minutes.
It was just heavy, that's all.
Oh, it was heavy conversation. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about Bob Ross because I was saying I don't like watching Bob Ross because I don't like those landscape paintings. I mean, Bob Ross is cool, but I just can't stand those cheesy paintings.
But I think that's the beauty of them. I love the cheesy paintings. Also, there are like thousands of them because like everybody made them.
Official XX for the flower inspo. Coming in here with the green lines. Now we gotta do something up at the top, I think. What should we do up there at the top? Maybe we bring in this pink. Hi, Casey here. Yeah, Bob Ross is cool, Stefan in my shoe. I really like adding this pink over here.
Yeah, pink looks great.
Hi, Emmy Official. Hey, Emmy Official. Hey, Emmy Official, what you should do is you should actually go on YouTube and watch the show on YouTube because it's pretty rad. Now, of course, tonight we have my friend Alex in the studio who you can hear speaking behind me. Why don't you say hi, Alex?
Hi. What's up, everybody?
Alex, how was your day today?
It was super good. I feel like, actually, probably the highlight was planting flowers in Jeffrey's backyard. We spread like a bunch of seeds, and then it started raining. So
I actually didn't spread any seeds. Alex did all the work.
I did spread all the seeds, but just wait until they sprout. It's gonna be so beautiful.
What's my favorite emoticon? You want to know my favorite emoticon? My favorite emoticon is actually this, you guys.
Yeah, you gotta draw it.
It's a tilde, like this, followed by an open left parentheses, followed by an underscore, like that, followed by the number 8.
It's like a little snake.
Followed by the number 8. Followed by what's called the caret, C-A-R-E-T, the caret, followed by another left parentheses, then the single vertical bar, and a right parentheses. And those of you who are clever should understand what this emoticon is when you turn your head sideways. Does anybody know which one that is? Who is that?
Dope. Dope.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's Homer Simpson, of course.
Oh, Lizard Gecko, you transplanted
Yeah,
some plants?
you
That's
got it.
great.
Fat, musty, cheesy toes. That's definitely my favorite emoticon.
Yes. Oh, you should say hi to Ace Warren's friend Gwen for her. I'll say hi to Gwen. What's up, Gwen? But
Hi,
Jeffrey
Gwen.
should say hi.
Hello, Gwen. Let's add some parentheses down here in the bottom. Let's get a little parens crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Getting crazy with our parens. Hi, Mia. Yeah, you can say hi. Yeah, it definitely is Homer Simpson. What's your question, Casey? Rah! It's looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's like the super stare face in those parentheses. Super stare face.
We should start working our way down
Mm-hmm.
the page.
It's like a layer
I think.
cake.
Yeah, let's work our way down the page. Ooh, we have a question. Casey here wants to know, what exactly is a whistlegraph? Well, Casey, a whistlegraph is basically, yeah, it's really cool, Rose. A whistlegraph is basically a kind of a way of drawing that also goes with music. So it's like a drawing that is a song, or a song that is a drawing. So here's one example of a whistlegraph. Would you like to come down the stairs? I don't want to 'cause I'm too scared. Yeah, so that's a pretty nice whistlegraph. So maybe now you kind of understand. It's like a drawing that's kind of usually a short drawing, but every note in the song goes directly with the drawing. So it's a drawing that is also kind of a song. Yeah, that's a whistlegraph, of course. All right. What else do we have here? Let's zoom out. Let's try to actually turn this thing into a real picture, a real drawing, if we can.
It's
Let's,
real drawing time, guys.
Let's tie things together. And we're going to do that with some beautiful red ink that I have here. Let's pop this open. Now that is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. It's like the bottom of the ocean.
Let's get in on that red ink there. All right, now it's almost time for me to start dipping a brush in here. Where's my brush? Alright, so we got some red ink on that brush. And now we're gonna start putting this thing together.
Oh, it's ready.
Hi, Ray here. Bum, bum, ding. This is the kind of music that all the New York painters back in the 40s listened to all the time when they would go out to this place called the Cedar Tavern. They would get each other all drunk, and they would complain and argue about abstract painting to one another. They all loved this kind of music, and the kind of painting that they did was directly influenced by this kind of improvisational jazz music. But jazz was kind of more where it was at, honestly.
Definitely.
There was more people doing jazz than there were doing abstract painting, but eventually the painting stuff kind of caught up to where jazz was.
Homer isn't bleeding.
Thanks, Huge Anus.
It's
Huge
just,
Anus, thanks for coming to the show, Huge Anus.
I think Homer's just under red alert, like red alert.
Thanks, Isabella.
Red alert.
All right,
It's not blood, guys.
I think these parentheses over here need a bit of color. What do you guys think? Huge Anus, you've missed me. Well, you know what? Huge Anus, you have to go over to YouTube. If you go to the link in my TikTok profile, it will jump you directly to the YouTube live version of this show right now. And it's a very sick show. So for those of you who want background music and a much better image, you can go watch this exact show that you're listening to right now on YouTube. All you have to do is just jump over to TikTok, to my TikTok profile. And Alex here, who's in the studio with us tonight, he does all the background music for all the Whistlegraphs. So some of you may have seen him show up in my posts lately because he got here the other day, and now we're hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Sometimes I add, like a tiny little voice in the background or something. It depends.
Let's add a couple dots here. Do I name my Whistlegraphs? Yeah, I kind of do give them names sometimes. And the way that they actually get named tends to be through a kind of, I don't know, it's just like once I actually have the file or the video file that I'm saving, or the lyrics, that's kind of when I name it. For example, Some of the Time is one that goes like this. Some of the time I'm feeling happy. Some of the time I'm feeling sad. Some of the time I'm feeling okay. Some of the time I'm feeling yeah, that's one of my favorite ones, and so that one's called Some of the Time. So yeah, they kind of do have titles, but usually the titles just kind of happen. The titles just kind of happen automatically.
Sometimes they go by many names,
Nope, Some of the Times. I meant just Some of the Time.
The Redux version is Some of the Times.
Some of the Times. Can I do the Heart Airplane one? Yeah, we'll do the Heart Airplane one.
Ooh.
That one goes a little bit like this.
It's going to be sad on the jazz.
When I fly, my heart lies low as I get high. After we touch down, I pick it up from off the ground. Yeah.
Guys.
Huge Anus, you have to just search for Whistlegraph on YouTube. Or go to my TikTok profile, and there's a link that's right under my bio, and you can just click that link. But it's Whistlegraph on YouTube, all one word, lowercase, and you'll find me. Alright, let's go back to this picture here.
Homer is very much alive, everybody. Don't even worry.
Yeah, Homer is alive. Here's Homer. Should we do some let's give Homer a little bit of our love over here.
We love you, Homer.
We love you, Homer. I need to give Homer some eyeballs. And a bigger head. Something like that. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Maybe it's like if Homer was a Diglett. Does anybody know Diglett? Diglett's like a Pokemon that comes out of the ground. That has a nose like that.
Yeah, the Homer Diglett is the huge crossover of 2020 that no one was ready for.
Maybe his mouth is all the way open too. Do whistlegraphs help with things like anxiety or just soothe people? I don't know actually. I guess they might help with my own anxiety, or they soothe me in some ways. But I actually usually feel quite excited and anxious when I'm making them. So I think maybe a lot of people who watch my videos find that their anxiousness is helped by watching my videos. I've read some comments about that. Oh, thanks Alyssa Sucks. Thanks for coming by.
Hey, welcome back, Eva Dom.
Ooh, Eva Dom is in the house. Alright, let's fill this little guy in here.
It's like Homer the Earthworm.
Yeah.
Ooh, where am I, guys? I just popped right out of the ground.
Of course, Homer's generally yellow, like most simps are. Simpsons.
You guys ever watch The Simps?
Have you watched The Simps? The Simpsons. Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Thanks, Fat Musty Cheesy Toast. Homer has an abstract existential moment. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Very Moonk vibes.
I wonder why we're dropping frames right now. That's no good. We'll have to figure that out. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna add some lines to little homie here. Hi Marley Traeger, welcome. Oh, that's okay, Casey. Yeah, you can comment a lot. Casey,
hey Marley.
Casey, I don't know if you have YouTube, but you can come over to YouTube and chat with everybody too. There's about 20 people over there.
The YouTube chat.
Say hi to all the YouTube people.
It's so fun.
Alright, so this is enough. That's true. So this is that's enough Homer for tonight, I think. Let's say goodbye to Homer, everybody. Bye.
Bye, Homer.
Bye, guys. Bye, Homer.
Back in the ground he goes.
Adios.
Pickle Homer
There's
is
a
right.
spider on my sketchbook. I have a little curl that gets in my way. Should I cut it off or let it stay? Let's do a double curl.
It's a great question, Eva Dom.
I have a little curl that gets in my way. Should I cut it off or let it stay? So now we got a double curl, and we can use that to make a new drawing, actually.
Yeah, they like a pair of eyes or something. Like fly eyes.
Oh yeah, it could be a pair of eyes. Let's see what we can do about that. This could be the mouth. That could be the mouth here. Bum, bum, bum. Now, of course, we need some evil teeth.
Hey, Huge Anus is back. What's up, Edward?
Oh, Huge Anus is on YouTube. Welcome.
The serval is cool, Eva
You
Dom.
made it.
That's a type of cat, right? A type of wildcat. A type of wildcat called Servo is Eva's favorite cat. An animal.
That's great. You're going on YouTube, Zemi. Yeah, come on over to YouTube. Good evening, Kimberly Wolge. Come on over to YouTube. I get my fountain pens from all over the place, but I got this one from Amazon, but the first time I found this one was actually when I was in Germany. And it's by Lamy, which is a German company. Time for a nose here. And let's actually make these eyes
Pop.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yes, I'll give Techno Sheep another string shot one of these days soon. Techno Sheep hits the stage.
Techno Sheep hits the stage.
With
Are
the
you
subwoofer snowman. in
Ready
the back.
for the Techno Sheep? Oh yeah. E Tanner, yeah, you can go to YouTube. Just go to my TikTok profile, and there's a link there, and it's a YouTube link, and you just tap it with your finger. So go to the top of my TikTok profile, click the YouTube link, and you will be there instantly. And you can join everybody else over on YouTube. I don't know what this is now, you guys. This is scary. Oh my gosh. It's actually Rabid Jigglypuff.
Oh. It's like Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
Rabid Jigglypuff, you guys. Look, we can even do the microphone.
Oh. If you sing into that mic, I'm not gonna tell you what happens.
Jigglypuff, Rabid Jigglypuff's microphone.
Jigglypuff.
I think after I'm done, I can make a Whistlegraph about a dolphin in the sea eating dinner.
Oh, that's a great
That's
idea.
That's a really cool idea. I really like that idea.
I love dolphins.
Thanks,
They're
Lola.
really fantastic.
Glad that I inspire you. Alright, let's paint in this Rabid Jigglypuff. Should we give it a name? Who wants to name this Rabid Jigglypuff that we have here? What is the name of the Rabid Jigglypuff? I'm going to start coloring them in pink, I think. But also I want to have a little sip of my coffee. Sir Froggy Puff. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Jeremy. Mrs.
Jared.
Puff. Mrs.
PETA.
Puff is good.
Jared the Rapid Jigglypuff.
What about Disease Puff?
Freaky Puff.
Freaky Disease.
Freakily Puff.
Freaky Disease Puff.
Freakily Puff is kind of a
What about... Yeah.
almost too
Freaky
mean.
Puff. Freak Puff.
The Freak Puff is kind of cute again.
I think we should call it Freak Puff. What do you guys think of Freak Puff? Who says yes on Freak Puff? Freak Puff going once.
Guys, let's hear it for Freak Puff.
Freak Puff going twice.
We got a sure.
Sure. Okay.
We got a sure on a Freak
That's all the
Puff.
enthusiasm we have for Freak Puff here. I mean, come on. This is Freak Puff.
Freaky
Look at Freak Puff. Freak Puff is
Freaky Puff.
really wild. Yes. I love that name. Okay, yeah. We're going to do some Freak Puff. Freak Puff is coming in for the kill. We got to do some Freak Puff.
Lizard Gex, I see the frog. I do. It's like ribbit.
Very nice. Give Freak Puff a top hat.
On each eye, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. A top hat on each eye.
That's just my add-on to Stefan, but if you want to go for the full-on,
Let's see, Freak Puff. What's it
single
gonna be?
hat.
Let's see, Freak Puff. What's it gonna be? Well, first let's put in the ground. Let's put in the grass on Freak Puff here.
Yeah, Edward, we're maybe putting some filters.
And also
on.
we have to think about a little bit about the typographic treatment. You know, can the last name be Cracker? Freak Puff Cracker. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Pancake Bear. Freak Puff Cracker.
Some good grass, Jeffrey.
Thanks. I think that Freak Puff is obviously going to have our name written in bright red. Freak Puff.
You should do like a black metal font, you know?
Freak Puff, yeah. Like, Freak Puff is kind of like this style. Like that.
Freaky. Super freaky.
There we go. That's the Freak Puff brand here. You can take a peek at it, you guys. The Freak Puff brand.
Freak Puff.
Freak Puff. Ba-bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. All right. What else does Freak Puff need? Maybe a bit of a dark green for a shadow underneath them. Why is it different on YouTube, E. Tanner? Oh, well, on YouTube there's background music that you can listen to, and other people are chatting, and the image quality is going to be a lot better. So there's a lot of cool things about switching over to YouTube if you're a big fan. And everything on YouTube that you're listening to, or everything on TikTok that you're listening to, is exactly the same on YouTube, plus extra things on the screen. Let's do some spirals for feet.
That's a good question, Rose. I think part of what makes Freak Puff so freaky is, unlike basically everybody, Freak Puff is drama-free.
Freak Puff is drama-free.
Trauma-free and drama-free.
Trauma and drama-free. Freak.
Yeah, Freak Puff is freaky for no reason.
Freak Puff is going to have lines coming out the bottom, like this. Bum, bum. What's Freak Puff holding? Freak Puff is holding a microphone, because Jigglypuff always has a microphone. And Jigglypuff is basically, well, Freak Puff is basically a kind of Jigglypuff. Let's actually add some pencil shading to this. And a spiral here, of course. Or let's. Hey, I got. Tell you what, guys. We're gonna grab Bianca.
Bianca.
And Bianca's gonna come in here and be the
Bianca looks great.
top of the mic and also the eye heads of Freak Puff. But now it's time to bring everything. Oh, we still don't see a top hat. That's true. Does
That's
Freak
right,
Puff-
Stefan.
Does Freak Puff need a top hat? I suppose we can do a little top hat.
Maybe 2 on each little right hump.
No, I think instead of a top hat, we're going to do a flower with a top hat, like that. But there's going to be 4 top hats.
That's a great idea, Jeffrey.
All together. Like that. The quadro top hat up here on the top. The secret quad top hat. And that's going to be blue. What if Freak Puff had a spiky balloon? That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
I actually think Freak Puff's spiky balloon should be kind of like I kind of want it to be the same, like part of the name, part of the Freak Puff name.
It
So-
does look like Ice King's nose.
So here's the balloon here, and then here's the spikes. Do, 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 do,
Wow, doesn't that just bring it all together?
do. Sort of, yeah. And now, what's really going to bring it together, you guys, is of course the neon ink. Oh, Freak Puff should have a red sun. Yeah, okay. We're going to do some
Yeah.
neon, and then we're going to do some red suns on Freak Puff.
Like a bleeding heart sunset in the back. Like a post-nuclear apocalypse sunset.
All right, bring it on.
Freak Puff says, "I am Freak Puff," into the microphone. And if you hear it, I don't even want to say what happened.
Bum, bum. See, now we're starting to... Oh, you love my pens, Hatfield. Thank you very much. So basically now I'm trying to, like, make the picture feel a little bit more whole, tying things together, tying together disparate elements. Alright, we'll get to that red sun, I think, in just a second.
Oh, hey, I'm not gay, but... Same toilet cat. I'd let Freak Puff eat me, probably. If
where'd I get my notebook?
they liked me. Like my taste.
I got my notebook in London, actually. Alright, here we go. Giant red sun, ready? 3, 2, 1. It's a big square sun in the back. A big red square sun on Freak Puff.
That's a really good sun, honestly.
I need a break, you guys. That was a busy Freak Puff. Some busy Freak Puff stuff.
Freak Puff finished. That's what's up. Freak Puff.
Yeah, Freak Puff is finished. If anybody wants to take a screenshot of Freak Puff, now's the time. Bum, 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 bum.
It's my screenshot.
Freak Puff in the red apocalypse.
Evil.
That's great, Ice King. Ice King.
Sunset.
Say bye to Freak Puff, everybody. Bye, Freak Puff.
Bye, Freak Puff.
Time for something else. So, we've got about 15 minutes left in the show. 15, 18 minutes or so. And I think it's time for us to go through the Whistlegraph sketchbook a little bit. Alright, so let's turn some pages. Ooh, why doesn't your chat show up sometimes? That's probably because some of your messages are being held back. But I think Alex can show your messages that are being held back.
Oh, that's very true. Here. Show.
Sometimes when you start messages with all emojis and things like that, they can be held back for moderation or flagged.
Only one of them.
Here's one of my favorites.
The rest are good.
Byron Ward, are you going to bed? Whoa, this is one of my favorite Whistlegraphs right here.
Oh, same. That's so
This
true,
one's-
Edward.
This one's really cool. Before we get into some Whistlegraphs, I'm going to actually put the top of, put the cap on my ink there.
Basically, Edward, it's just like, you're collaborating with the materials and the paper and everything. Like, why even try and know what you're gonna finish?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Hey Alex,
Yeah.
when you answer questions from YouTube, would you mind just repeating them so that people on TikTok know
Yeah.
what the questions are?
Basically, Edward said that it's really cool that we start the drawing and not without knowing what it's going to be at the very end.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
That is basically how it goes.
How do you get rid of your hiccups? Well, you get rid of your hiccups by drinking water upside down,
Facts.
basically. All right, let's check out this little Whistlegraph here. It goes like this. Some of you already know it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. My neighbor is my best friend. Do, do, do. We hang out all the time at each other's houses. Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's a great Whistlegraph. Yeah, Hatfield, you gotta drink the water upside down to get rid of those hiccups. You inspired me, and I made an entire page dedicated to your doodles. I love your art. Oh, thank you so much, that gold bond guy.
Oh man, I want to see that giant page. That sounds really cute.
This one's a cool instrumental one. Some of you probably know this one by now. That one goes something like this. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, just simply don't hiccup. That's one way of getting rid of them too.
We're getting
Can I
really
teach
scared.
you how to whistle? I don't really know how to teach you how to whistle. I would have to do a different, maybe on another live stream I could show you how to whistle.
It took me so long to learn, honestly, and I didn't even like practice. It just kind of like I figured it out one day, but like in like high school, it's crazy.
Yeah, whistling takes some practice.
I was just like, oh, I go like, but it's kind of, I can't really explain that. It's like,
Let's do this guy here. This is a nice one. It goes like this. Can't remember what they looked like or recall any words that they said,
oh,
but I set a flower down
hi.
at the foot of the grave of my friend. Yeah. Can I do some of the time I'm feeling happy? Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that one. I can actually find you the original. I'll show you the original some of the
Yeah, it
time.
is kind of sad, that word. It is a gravestone.
Bum, 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 bum. This one right here. Some of the time I'm feeling happy. Some of the time I'm feeling sad. Some of the time I'm feeling okay. Some of the time I'm feeling meh. Yeah, it is a gravestone. Yeah. It's a gravestone with someone like your friend on. Your friend would be on there. Alright, so this one goes like this. Some of the time I'm feeling happy. Some of the time I'm feeling sad. Some of the time I'm feeling okay. Some of the time I'm feeling meh. Yeah, that's a nice one. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get some music in here. Can I do candy fish? What do you mean candy fish? You mean this one? The one that goes like this. Basically it goes like this. I am hooked on hanging magic tricks. Is that the one? Is that the one that you mean, Casey? Oh, the fish with two tails. Yeah. The
Oh,
candy fish.
The candy fish.
It goes like this. The candy fish. You know what? Candy fish isn't actually a whistlegraph. Maybe it should go like, I'm a fish, and I don't know which way I should go. I am candy
Two
fish. I am candy too.
I am also candy and a fish.
I am fish, and I don't know which way to go. I am candy fish.
My name is Candy
I
Fish.
am fish, and I don't know which way I should go. I am candy. I candy.
Sweet little fish is a good line. Lizard geckos.
Sweet little fish. Oh. I'm a sweet little fish,
But I don't know where to go.
but I don't know where to.
This is a sneak peek at how
I'm
whistlegraphs
a
are made.
sweet little fish.
And I don't know where to go. My friends think I'm
but
sweet as
I
can be.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good one, lizard geckos. You got bars tonight. Swedish fish is a good candy. Did you know the
I'm a
red?
cute
Oh, sorry.
little fish. And yeah, we'll get there. We'll
Yeah.
get there. Yeah.
I'm not gay, but did you know that the red Swedish fish and the red Sour Patch are the same
I'm
candy?
a candy fish, and I don't know which way to go.
Made by the same company. But only one has the sour. That's the difference.
I'm a candy fish, and I don't
No. Why have two
I'm a
tails?
fish, and I don't know which way I should go. I like that. I like that one. What pens do I use? I use fountain pens. Here's a pen that I'm using right now. This is a Kaweco pen. It has this kind of cap here. Looks like that. Can I do a dancing caterpillar? Well, right now there's kind of two caterpillar whistlegraphs. There's the one that goes like this. Goes a little bit like this. Well, well, well. Look who it is.
The worm.
Crawling in the corner of the room.
Wow.
Thanks, Shelbertson. So that's one caterpillar one that we have. And you're always scared you would drop a fountain pen and bend the nib. Yeah, we shouldn't be scared about that, Rose, because the nibs are quite strong. And the fountain pens, they all have little caps on them. So you put the cap on when you're not using it. And then when you're using it, you take the cap off. And as soon as you're done using it, you just stick that cap right back on. Any snail ones? Yeah. So the other caterpillar one, the other caterpillar one that I wanted to show was one that goes like this, which is one that Alex has written that we're just working on now. So how does that one go again, Alex?
Well, let me show you, Jeffrey.
Oh, you want to show me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here. Why don't you grab the pen and you can show us?
Basically what you do, guys, is you go. It's time to grow into something new. Like that.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So if we wanted to do a little caterpillar, we could do something like this. It's time to grow into something new.
Oh yeah, that's perfect with the eyes there. It's like the...
But also so those are like the two caterpillar ones that we have right now. But we could also do a different thing, right? We could also do like, it's time to grow into something new. And what would that be?
It's like a little squid or something.
Yeah, that would be like a little squid. And maybe there's even one more. Maybe we can actually get to that snail. So this one goes like this. It's time to grow into something new. And there's our little snail. So today, actually, Alex and I finished this one. We haven't recorded it yet. But yeah, this one it's called It's Time to Grow.
But the
And
whole thing is, you guys can grow it too, because like the starter is just that. It's time to grow. And then the rest is up to you into what it grows into, as long as it's something new.
Yeah, so there's kind of a beginning. Everyone has to do the same beginning. It's time to grow, right? It's time to grow. So it's time to grow, right? Like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to grow. And then after that, into something new. You can come up with your own things. Like, into something new. There's a caterpillar there. And then over here, we have the into something new, the little squid. And then over here, we have into something new. That's the little snail. We can do one more snail. Into something new. Yeah, so the idea is for this one is that we can all start the same, but it's almost like you have to make this little spiral that evolves into a kind of a little creature of yours.
Yeah, you kind of evolve your own little creature with like the starter. It's like a little SCOBY, that little, it's like the mouth for the worm and the shell for the snail.
What's
the
SCOBY?
eye for the squid. A
What's
SCOBY is basically how you make kombucha. It's like
What's
this
that?
symbiotic fungus that makes tea into this bubbly, fermented, delicious drink that a lot of people are into these days. But it's the same idea as like a starter where you make sourdough with. It's like a little microorganism colony that you can take care of. You guys should look up starters. You can make them.
Speaking of microorganisms, does anybody know this one right here? That one kind of goes like this. This is a little story. It goes like this. Once upon a time, you guys, there are these tiny little microscopic people, and there were two of them actually, and things were okay. They were connected, like physically, like for their whole lives, which wasn't so bad actually, except they totally hated each other.
Oh.
And but that was okay because they both died eventually, so it's not a big deal. But actually, not they didn't die at the same time, and this one actually had to drag this one around for a little while, and that made him really stressed out. Yeah, that's a little
The end.
tiny microscopic nightmare.
A micro story.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one is your favorite, Jesse. Oh, thanks. Yeah,
Toilet
it's a pretty
cat.
nice one.
Yes, it was. It was Duster for a few seconds. It was an accident.
Duster.
It must have been something you were listening to, Jeffrey, in the
Oh, we were
past.
playing Duster music.
I think once the album ended, just
Ah.
Duster vibes.
By the way, everybody, for those of you who still want to send a letter or a mail of drawings, you can send it to this address, JAS, Ashland, Oregon, 97520. And this is the address, 246 North 2nd Street. So some of you have letters in the mail, and if you send mail, then that mail will actually be opened up on the show. So send something that we can open on the show. Now here's one of my favorite little whistlegraphs, and we just have a couple minutes left, so I think we'll say bye again to Freak Puff.
Bye, Freak Puff.
Freak puff, freak puff.
Freaky Puff. Freak Puff, Freak Puff.
Uh-oh, sorry guys.
Freak Puff, why'd you break the fourth wall like that?
I'm sorry.
Freak Puff is so freaky.
You see, the problem is I run this custom computer software to show the camera, and I have a MacBook Pro with a touch bar, and Apple's design was so terrible that you constantly accidentally hit buttons that you're not supposed to. Just by tapping the very corner of your finger on them, you could go back or forward or close a program or something like that.
And if Freak Puff is around, it's so much easier too.
Yeah, when Freak Puff is around, the software tends to work most of the time. All right, let's do this one here. So for those of you who don't know, this one goes like, I miss my girlfriend, she loves to kiss me and always sends me the best emoji. She lives in London and so she drinks tea, and when I visit she makes me coffee. So it's quite a long one, and one of my favorites, of course. And I do miss my girlfriend. She's going to She's going to come visit me soon. But yeah, it goes like this. Let's get a little bit of that ink flowing. I miss my girlfriend. She loves to kiss me and always sends me the best emoji. She lives in London and so she drinks tea, and when I visit she makes me coffee. And I remember when I was first writing this one, actually, this whistlegraph, Alex was the person who came up with this body. Because I was kind of challenged by it, and they helped me come up with the do.
Oh, that was at Nat's, right? My favorite diner in LA.
Yeah, we came up with it in person, I remember. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You hope Aunt stops by. Oh, you know what? I've got some really bad news about that. I actually have some bad news because guess what? Last night we had an ant on the show, and that was pretty cool. But I got some ant traps, and it's time to say goodbye to the little ants.
But what about the fly? What's up with the fly in the cap?
Yeah, there was a fly. Oh, yeah, there was a fly in here. I don't think at the beginning of the show tonight a fly flew into this cap, and I'm sad to say it's still in there, but you can't really know. You can't really see it from the stream.
That fly basically is addicted to ink. It's like a fruit fly, but it's like an ink fly.
Yeah, the fly flew into this cap, and the cap has all this extra ink inside, and I think the fly just basically...
It was like, see you guys.
Yeah.
It's ink time.
Overdosed on the ink.
It was like, I love ink so much.
Thanks, Edward. Well, everybody, it's 7 p.m. here on the West Coast, and I do only go live at 6, but you know what? You can call me Prom. It's now 7 here, so we're on the West Coast time, so you might be on a different time zone. We go live at Los Angeles time.
At 8 time.
All right.
Run on at 8 time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all genders, this has been Whistlegraph Live with your hosts, Jeffrey and
me.
Alex. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a nice day. See you very soon. Adios.
Bye.
Goodbye, Rose. Goodbye, Stray Uwu.
Everyone,
Goodbye, Ice King.
have a good rest of your night.
Goodbye,
and
Fat
crazy
Musty Cheesy
dreams.
Toes.
Bye.
Thanks. Come by next time.
Bye.
And also, there is a Discord, so if you want to join the Discord
Join
and keep
the
chatting,
Discord and
head over to my
goodbye.
Discord.
Goodbye, guys.
Adios.
Bye. Bye.